Donald Trump doesn't want you to know about human rights violations that are occurring around the world. The U.S. State Department recently released the 2024 human rights reports for countries all over the world. But these reports have been edited, and many violations of human rights and international law violations have been edited out of this report. What's curious is that a lot of authoritarian dictators that Donald Trump supports have found that a lot of their human rights violations are no longer mentioned in their country reports. Countries like El Salvador, with terrible human rights history, and President Bukele, who's a friend of Donald Trump, has found that they're no longer talking about the horrible treatment of prisoners and the human rights violations that are going on every day. Also, Benjamin Netanyahu in Israel has gotten a very short summary of many of the international law violations and the human rights violations that are going on in Israel and in Gaza right now. We need, as Americans, the truth about what's happening around the world. Many of our children might be traveling, or we might be traveling to countries, and we need to know what's really happening there so we can make an honest assessment about the dangers there. We also want to be able to decide whether or not we're going to trade with a country or go to a country, and that really depends on knowing what's really happening with journalists, with activists, with advocates. Is it safe to be an LGBT person there? Is it safe to be a Christian there? Is it safe to be an American in those countries? We need to demand the truth. You need to call the White House, call your senators, call your congressmen, and demand that we put truth and accuracy back in the 2024 human rights reports. This is Carol Brown, and I'm coming back to you with more immigration news in the future.